Hey, hi, ho, he, ha. Good evening. No, sorry, good afternoon. Or is it good morning, good evening, or in some cases, good night and rest well. You might as well rest well. Because last night in the Premier League, in the Football Premier League, should I say, it finished Everton 2, Arsenal 1. Absolutely shambolic performance. That 10-game unbeaten run meant sweet FA. We had big games coming up. Apart from the Newcastle win, in between that was Manchester United, Liverpool. All right, we're expected to lose to Liverpool. Yes, because they're one of the best footballing sides on the planet. Man United and Everton, we had the lead. And we were content to sit back at both of those games and get beat. Just like last night, we just get beat. If anything, if it weren't for marginal offsides, Richarlison should have had a hat-trick if he was not offside. Or if it wasn't for VAR, he would have had a hat-trick. Everton win 4-1. And well done to Everton. Big well done to Everton. Seriously, they were much the better team. Arsenal were pathetic. You see the ball. You see Everton in ball possession. No urgency, motivation, fight to put pressure on an Everton shirt. They were allowed to do whatever they want. Our midfield was pathetic. But then again, Xhaka did a little bit more than Thomas Partey. Partey, shambolic performance. Diabolical. Thomas Partey was a different animal under Diego Simeone. Under Mikel whatever, he is soft. Soft as caca. Seriously. What do you call that performance? We gave Everton too much respect. Everton were on their knees. A football club on their knees. The fans were calling for the board's heads. They were calling for the management's head. They were calling for the players' head. They were planned protests of 27th minute walkouts, and then only a minority walked out. And you know, for those who showed a pair of balls to get out of their seats and walk out of Goodison Park in the home end, well done to you, Everton fans. Massive respect goes out to you guys for doing it. The only thing is, the majority done the talk, done the walk, but they can't do the dance. Unlike you minority of Everton fans, well done to you. Big up to you guys, you toffees. You got my full respect. And it's as if Mikel Arteta wanted to save his old club and his fellow compatriot Benitez's job. Mikel Arteta's technically naive. And we are the number one bottle job in the big games against the top six. That's why we won't even look at finishing the top, nowhere near the top four. We're the biggest bottle jobs in that league when it comes to the big games. We shoot ourselves in the foot. The mentality's wrong. Completely feeble. Yes, he spent money. I'm not going to criticise the Cronkies, but I will criticise the Cronkies if things continue to get worse on the pitch and the management does not improve or find an identity for us. He's been there nearly 2 years. and there's no identity within our style of play. And if that doesn't improve, then big changes has to be made for the best of our football club. I am angry with that performance. I am frigging seething. It's a joke. Complete joke. Oh, I can't wait to do the player ratings. Well, I can wait actually, because I'll tell you something. There'll be some low marks, especially around that midfield area. And believe me, it's getting done, because that's how I feel. And I'll tell you something. It means sweet FA play in Southampton. You know, this might not define our season with another how many games left? About 23 league games left. But for me, it's a damaging blow. The Man United Everton games. If we had decided to go out and attack these teams, these two teams, we could have had 6 points, and that would have been a difference. That would have contributed the difference between us finishing in the top 4 or nowhere near the top 4. And right now, it looks like it's nowhere near the top 4. This team cannot be trusted consistently. We're too predictable. Arsenal are predictable. They haven't got the right players. It's just not enough. And we could have at least had a point, if not for Aubameyang missing a sitter. How did he miss the target from there? Excuse me. Eddie Nketiah refused a new contract, but yet he still comes on and gets Premier League minutes and misses from 3 yards. Lacazette, he was more lurking in the midfield than in the 6-yard area. That's why we need strikers. We need a striker that lives in the box, that loves scoring goals for a living, that enjoys scoring goals as if it's its livelihood, because we haven't got that. Until we get that, we do not have a chance in hell of pushing for any top 4, whether this season, next season, and season after. All right, the strength and depth of the squad's improved this season, but we should have had an experienced head, a father figure. We haven't got that. What we've done is sign 6 younger players for the next 5-10 years. I get that, but we need someone for the present with the experience to carry the team forward. Not to carry the team exactly, but to pass on their experiences to the younger players. And it's the younger players that are doing the work. They're doing the thing for Arsenal. Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka. And I'll tell you something, if this pressure continues to go on the shoulders of Saka and Smith-Rowe. Someone said on the watch-along that Saka could end up, I think it was Turkish, Saka could end up at Man City in 2 years' time. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. The game against Everton, we were just so poor. Every tackle, every header, tackle, we were second best to it. Partey was just absolutely pathetic. The man I called the midfield bully destroyer. Nah. But again, I'm going to get into the player ratings. Anyway. In goal, Ramsdale. He didn't have a lot to do. He made one big save at the end from Iwobi to prevent it being a miserable night by allowing an ex-Arsenal player to score. He made a splendid save from him. But for me, he can't be at fault for any of the goals. any of the goals for me. I'll give him a 6. Right, the back four. Tomiyasu. You know what? He's the only one that tried. Defensively, he should have. He had his face stumped on, and I'll tell you what, he should have had the justice of seeing the victim, seeing the culprit, should I say, walking off the pitch. Yeah, Ben Godfrey. But that, I'm not going to hide behind that. Because we were so pathetic. But on the brighter things, on the brighter side of things, should I say, we were not, well, Tomiyasu did everything he could to, prevent Arsenal from getting another defeat in the big game. But he's on the losing side and he shouldn't be. He did try. I'm going to give him a 6. Benjamin White. Nothing much he could do. I don't think he had any fault for the first goal, but yeah. He was part of the defence that leaked in 2 goals against Everton. And for me, he had troubles from Richarlison. He caused him problems as well. Don't think he was at his best. I'm going to give him a 5. Gabriel dos Santos Miguelis. One horrible sloppy pass in the first half that led to an Everton attack. Demario Gray having a shot off target in that first half through that sloppy pass by Miguelis. Again, didn't have too much to do. I'm going to give him a standard 5. I feel like tie here. Kieran Tierney assisted the goal in the first half for Martin Odegaard. Defensively, he was got out at times. He was found wanting. For me, I'll give him a standard 5. Not apart from assisting the goal, I didn't think he did anything spectacular going forward as such. And you can tell he looks rusty. A little rusty, should I say. The midfield. Thomas Partey. Since he's come back from his injury, he has been woeful. He's misplaced passing. Too casual. Losing the ball in dangerous areas of the pitch. I just didn't see enough care into his play. I didn't see that aggression in the challenge. He receives the ball at his feet and it's as if he's not looking. He's struggling to pass 5 yards. To pass to an Arsenal player right now, it's a struggle for him. For me, he has a 2. Granit Xhaka, on the other hand, he was booked for a cynical foul. But other than that, I didn't think he was too bad. I thought he did a little bit more than Partey. I'll give him a 5.5. That's as far as I'll go. The 3 in front of those 2, Bukayo Saka. Didn't really affect the game as he normally would. And for me, he was in the wars. He got kicked left, right, and centre. Wasn't one of his best games at all. I don't think it was one of his best games. I think he and Tomiyasu, they did try. I'm going to give him a 6 for his effort to drive Arsenal to victory. He tried to play his part, but again, his teammates around him let him down. In the middle, Martin Odegaard. Suppose he made an effort this time compared to the away game at Old Trafford, I didn't see, well, in the Everton game, apart from getting the goal, he didn't offer as much of an outlet. He was he was always on the wing. And where he needs to be, he needs to be in a position in the middle of the park where he can receive the ball, where he's really dangerous. And for me, there were times where he misplaced passes, out of position. The only thing that he did, the bare minimal requirement, was try to close the ball down and put pressure on a blue shirt. But standard 5. Martinelli, I'll tell you what, he ran himself to the ground. You know, he made an effort. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 for the effort he made. You know, he tried to get at the Everton defenders, run at them. He was direct when he had the ball at his feet, and overall, it was a valuable effort. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Alexander Lacazette, no shot on goal. He spent most of the time in the midfield trying to receive the ball. And you know what, for me, he should just concentrate on seeking to score goals for the Arsenal. And that is what he is paid to do. And for me, I didn't see his presence in the penalty area. I don't know how many touches he had in the penalty area. Not enough. He had more touches outside the box, if I'm being truthful. I'm giving him a 3. Not enough. That's the attacking area, and that's where we have problems. The substitutions, Nuno Tavares, who came off for Tierney. Oh, I think when Tierney came off, we lost that fluidity. Yeah, we lost that fluid attack on the left, and Nuno Tavares again playing stupid passes or stupid dangerous passes in areas that he shouldn't be playing. He got away with it, but for me, if I'm going to mark him, I'll mark him down as a 4. Who else came on? Eddie Nketiah. Oh my word, he might as well have. You know what? He should be made to walk from Merseyside to London, not get a lift on the coach. For me, missing from 3 yards out, pathetic. Not good enough at all. 2. Aubameyang, missing that sitter. No impact in the game. Mind you, I understand why our manager took Lacazette off for him. No, it didn't make no sense. Aubameyang, 2 for that sitter that he missed. Right, Mikel Arteta, he gets a 3. They were poorly. They were poorly motivated. They were poorly underprepared. They were not up for the fight. The players were not up for the fight. They were not motivated enough to win that game last night. And defensively, we were in 6s and 7s. The midfield was non-existent. Although Xhaka did a little bit more than Partey, because Partey was poor, very poor. His tactics, just so naive. And his substitution, the timing of his substitutions, pathetic. I think he brought on Aubameyang with 6 minutes to go. You bring him on with 25 odd minutes to go. I couldn't understand the timing of these substitutions at all. You know what? I'm going to change that from a 3 to a 2. Pathetic management. this carries on, he will be out of a job. Mark my words. And if he gets a sack, I've said it before on the fan cam, no other football club in the world will touch him with a 10-foot bent barge pole. Have a two. The ref. Now, I don't think the fourth official helped out Mike Dean. You know, but Mike Dean could have used his initiative. Maybe he could have used his initiative and gone and have a look at the monitor. But then again, no, I can't say that because I don't understand the purpose of the fourth official being in Stockley Park and not getting in touch with Mike Dean. To be honest, he didn't have a bad game. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think his decisions to book Arsenal and Everton players were justified for cynical fouls. For example, he booked Xhaka for a cynical foul. It was justified for me. The fans, I have to give them a 9.5. For the simple fact is they got behind the team for the bulk of that game. And I can understand that their spirit was taken out of them when Damari Gray got that wonderful strike from 20-odd yards out. And it was a wonderful strike. Left Ramsdale with no chance. On top of that, they kept getting behind the team. They sung their hearts out, and to travel 4 hours from London to Merseyside, you know, it's not easy on a working night. And well done to the fans, or any other night. Well done to the 3,000 Arsenal fans that travelled up there. You get a 9.5. So, this is now the ending of this video recording. Now I've done over 1,000 videos. Remember, smash the thumbs up like button. Do help me by leaving your positive feedback in the comment section below, yeah? That's what I'm promoting only. Share this channel virally all over the planet, especially to your friends and your relatives, and tell them about myself, DLG Repping. Make sure their friends and relatives get a hold of this channel. Also, smash the subscribe button left, right, and center galore, and I mean galore. Do help me to subscribe to my channel, and let's keep this channel growing. I'm still calling out for over 200 subscribers by the end of this year. Let's do this, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, do the lot for me, yeah? You know what to do. Until next time, DLG Repping, we talk again. Ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Saving the best to last. Thank you for putting up with me, as you always do. It's a shame that I'm not in that happy mood due to the fact that Arsenal, they promise you, well, they don't promise you nothing. With them, it's always the promise that lets you down, and they've always let us down at, around December time and February time. Now I should say, until next time, DLG Repping, we'll talk again. Peace again, love again, and bless again. Take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. And just please be nice.